Hello, and welcome to TPM's 4-Minute Friday. My name is Dan Warren, and I'm an application engineer here at TPM. Today, we're going to use Bluebeam Review to identify document changes. So here I have two versions of a document open, and because Bluebeam has tab viewing, I can switch back and forth by picking the tabs or using the Control and Tab shortcut to switch back and forth between these two documents. I could look for changes this way, but it's pretty tedious and honestly not that much better than flipping between two paper documents. I can split my tab viewing into two windowed views, allowing me to compare the documents side by side. I do this by using the split vertical command in the lower left-hand corner. This takes my active document and places it in a new window. Now I can compare the documents side by side. Now that we're viewing the documents side by side, turn on the sync functionality here in the lower right. This synchronizes the view between both documents. So when I navigate one document, the other window automatically updates to the exact same view. This really speeds up the process of searching for changes. When I do find a change, I'll use my markup tools to cloud it. Now, while the vertical split and sync tools will help you find changes between two documents, it still feels like a fairly manual process. The next tool I'm going to show you is the Compare Documents tool, which accelerates this process. Okay, so this time we're going to compare the same two documents using the Compare Documents tool. The tool is located under the Documents tab on the Compare dropdown. Once activated, there are a few options to review. By default, Bluebeam will use the two open documents. Order matters here as Bluebeam uses document B to create a page with markups that identify the changes. The new document will have the same name as document B, but with the _diff appended to it. If needed, use the alignment tools to better align the two documents. This helps if your documents didn't come from the same PDF printer or are slightly misaligned. Bluebeam will look at the two documents, run a pixel-by-pixel comparison, and cloud any changes automatically. This places the markups on my markup list for processing. This is useful as now I can click on any of the markups on the list and Bluebeam will take me directly to the changes so I can quickly analyze them. Now, from my experience, I've found that the Compare Documents tool works really well with vector PDFs, but in the real world, nice, clean, crisp PDFs aren't always available. Often the documents we have to work with have been run through a scanner, eliminating a lot of that vector information. So this brings us to our final comparison tool, the Document Overlay tool. Okay, so for this workflow, I've printed these two documents out and scanned them into PDFs. As you can see, when I zoom in closely, quality is about what I would expect from an image scanned in at 300 dpi. So now we're going to use the Document Overlay tool to compare these documents. This will align our documents and overlay the two versions into a new document so that the changes really stand out. The Overlay tool is located just below the Document Compare tool we looked at previously. This window shows me what colors each version will be. So in this example, revision A is red and revision B is green. Any unchanged parts of the document will appear black. Before I can run this tool, I need to manually align these documents because minute alignment changes that occur in the printing and scanning processes can affect the quality of my overlay. Using the Align Points button allows me to pick 3 points that are similar on both documents, and Bluebeam will use these points to align the documents for the overlay. So there are 3 important things to note about manually aligning documents. First, the 3 alignment points must be picked in the same order on each document. Second, the points work best when positioned near the document edges. And third, the further apart the 3 points are, the better quality my final alignment will be. I'm going to go back to a one-windowed view so you can see everything a bit better. It's very easy to see the changes between revision A in red and revision B in green. Anything unchanged is black. At this point, mark up the changes as necessary for processing. I hope this video has better helped you understand a few of the tools available in Bluebeam Review to help you identify changes in your documents. If you have any comments, please leave them below as I'd love to hear your feedback. Thank you for joining me for today's 4-Minute Friday. My name is Dan Warren, and I hope you have a great day.